a place in Bismarck the next day to an optometrist. Now keep in mind, she's a water protector who came here and didn't have any funding. She had her cousins come from near Minneapolis, teenagers, to help drive her around. So they went to Bismarck. The optometrist said, hey, I can't deal with this. Sent her to an ophthalmologist in Fargo the next day. They took her there. The ophthalmologist said, hey, I can't. I believe they sent her to a hospital in Fargo where she got 40 some stitches. Again, I have to verify. Now, Fargo then sent her, because their specialist said, we can't deal with this. They sent her to Minneapolis. She came here 2 nights, a night ago? 2 nights ago at 2:30 in the morning, and we scrounged funding to get her gas money to get to Minneapolis for surgery. She had the surgery this morning. The other thing I want you to know is Tow Truck Mike, that's Mater, he's been on front lines since the beginning with the truck that took out the Dapple guy. Okay, we're gonna put his GoFundMe. He's not here because he's working to try and get money to pay for gas to get that truck back out here. And with what's been going on, we need Mike back, so please give funding there. Anyways, back to Susie. I just talked to her about 20 minutes ago. They have tried to...
Can you tell us a little bit about getting Susie some funding?
Well, we will put up, she has a GoFundMe. It's going slow because nobody seems to realize that this is a serious injury of yet another frontline water protector. It's gone under the radar because she was trying to get treatment everywhere.
Where do people go to donate for Susie?
I don't know. I have to go offline and get that information for you. Okay. We will be posting it. Again, do you know Susie's GoFundMe? Can you find that while we're online? Miko has it. Miko from the dailyhaze.com. He is a journalist here who's very quiet. He's one of the best journalists I've seen, and I've vetted his work. The dailyhaze.com. It's up there. She's interviewed the night she was here. Okay, so now the update is we spoke to Susie. I've connected her through Mark Sullivan through the ACLU. He's going to connect her with a lawyer out of Minneapolis who's affiliated with the ACLU because she has not given a legal statement yet. She needs to. Okay? Yes?
For a quick recap, so the people that don't understand, who aren't on the ground, the people that just don't know anything.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick recap. Who this person is, their nation, why it's imperative to help her with funding right now.
Okay, her name, I don't want to give her name out yet. It will be on the GoFundMe and Miko at the Daily Haze, right? She goes by Susie. Her first name is Vanessa. We all know her here at Standing Rock because she has been integral on front lines and security, okay? She needs help with funding because her tribe, she's working with IHS. She's from Apache country down south, okay? Her mother works with IHS. She's trying very hard to push that. She can't get funding, I believe, and I'm generalizing, but through IHS here because she's not an enrolled member of Standing Rock, okay? And I'm not sure if the tribe even knows about what's happening with her. This will help. And I'm trying to put calls out.
But the danger of that blood clot you were talking
about.
Let's
so,
get the danger.
Yes. Now, because she has a detached retina and she's waited over 72 hours for an actual specialist to get in there surgically, which she had done this morning, they say that they're hopeful that they can reattach. However, there's old blood. That could be an infection and that would impede because when you reattach a retina, it's very delicate surgery and the pressures are involved. So even post-operatively, if she coughs, it could rip the stitches out. If she laughs, I mean, she has to be calm and sedated and relaxed because the intraocular pressure is what will make or break the retina and the blood flow to continue so that her eye can heal. Without the retinal attachment, you don't have sight. So we don't have confirmation on how much sight she will have and how much she will recover because she's just starting that process. But Tow Truck Mike is in Minneapolis. He picked her up because he's a water protector who's been on front line through security, and he's in Minneapolis, so we're very thankful. Mike needs his GoFundMe. We're gonna throw all these up. Please make it a priority. We need Mike back, and we need Susie okay. Susie's gonna have a lot of medical bills. She has absolutely no funding to take care of herself. We're doing the best we can, grassroots, right here. We all opened up our pockets the other night,
can do it.
right?
If you stand with Standing Rock, stand with Susie.
Yes, if you
And
stand with Standing Rock, stand with Susie. Those things will come forward.
Her GoFundMe account is listed in the comments.
Is it?
Yes.
Thank you,
And,
whoever put that out. Look
Yep.
in the comments. Who put that out? Can you see who put it out? The person who put out Susie's GoFundMe, can you please put it out again? Watch for the live feed. Put your name, or if you see the name, okay? Share this. Please share this. Okay? We will get the other social media outlets to blast this. This is just an update, okay? Please remember, I am a good friend of hers. We run front lines together. She's a wonderful girl, and we need to give her support so she can heal, because that girl will come straight back here, okay? But she needs to stay put and heal so that she can regain her sight. I told her, Susie, you don't know anything until they tell you something. As a nurse, I always say that, because you're in fear. What if I'm blind? What if I never see again? You don't know anything until they tell you something. This is a process, so we all have to pray. Prayers forward for Susie. We've got her back. We just need everybody's help to get Susie back, and Mike is going to be coming back to do front lines if we can fund him to get back. He's already working back in Minneapolis. He's taking care of Susie. He's making this stuff happen, and he wants back here. We need him back, right?
Do you know Mike's last name?
Mike Fasig, F-A-S-I-G, Mike.
Mike Fasig. That's his GoFundMe page.
And it's also look up Lakota Trucking, Mike from Lakota Trucking.
Look up Lakota Truck Mike War Pony. He calls it the War Pony. The truck is signed. It's been mashed up because he took the Dapple guy out with the AR-15. That was just part of his day. That's what he does. And as soon as he left, because he needed to make more money for gas for the truck, Sunday happened. Okay? We need him on front lines. We need the War Pony back, because it has been the frontline vehicle. That truck is blessed, and we need it back, and we need Mike back. So we're gonna post all of this. Please, if I ask one thing, share this. Help it go viral, and I will get Susie on video herself the minute we can. We'll get Mike to live stream. We'll get Mike to do a live feed, okay? But she's okay. Mike's got her, so we know she's gonna be okay. All right, we're connecting her with the people. Please reach out to any social media, any news outlets, whoever you know, get this story out. Susie, Vanessa, she has been hurt badly, and we didn't know about it because she's been sent all over North Dakota. She made it to Minneapolis. She got through her first surgery, and we just have to wait. It's a watchful wait situation with this, okay? But in the interim, she's called me. She needs $250 right now, and I will find it here if I have to take $20 donations and get it to her, because they're not funding her pain medication. She needs $250. She doesn't ask for more than what she needs. And we need to get that to her, okay? And we can post, she doesn't have a phone, we can post her cousin's Facebook link if you want, and just donate to her GoFundMe. That would be the fastest way to get Susie money. So let's blast out her GoFundMe. Let's blast out this information, because we don't want to leave any water protectors behind. That's why I'm putting this out. So my apologies. I tried to do it proper, but we just need this out, okay? I'm one of the nurses here at Standing Rock. I'm glad I've been at the casino, because if I wasn't, we wouldn't have seen her at 2:30 in the morning begging for gas money, okay? So we got her. Let's really put our arms around her and financially do this.
Take care of it.
Exactly, and we will post updates. Thank you, Wopila, Miigwech. I love you all. Mwah. Do your thing. I know you will. Okay?
Stand with Susie.
Stand with Susie. Stand with Standing Rock. We're here. We're not.
All right, I have an opinion about this a little bit. Just an opinion. I don't know how this works. But hundreds of thousands of dollars have been sent through donations to the Standing Rock Camp Fund. Most of it specifically to LaDonna. So why is this one woman standing in the cold? You know, you have to ask questions. When things are not going exactly as planned, you have to ask questions. When you have large groups of people and problems, especially financially, you have to ask questions. So that is my question. There has been, as I said, hundreds of thousands of dollars raised for the camp. Leadership of the camp says anybody gets arrested, they'll bail them out. I've seen a little bit of inaction there. Not total inaction, but a little bit. And there's plenty of money. You know, I mean, you know, LaDonna, the one that started this, has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. So let's see those dollars actually go to good. Or are we saving it for something? What are they saving it for? I don't know. That's up to you. That's up to you to figure out, and that's up to you to question. And, you know, I'm always about holding people's feet to the fire. So, you know, the question is always to be asked. When given some money, when given the cash, what do you do with the cash? Nothing against anybody in any part of this action. We just have to ask the question. And I think everybody should always ask the question. When you're looking for financing, anonymously asking for financing, you need to show where the financing is going. And for what's going on out there in North Dakota, they might want to learn a few lessons from Bundy Ranch and Oregon, etc. If you're not completely transparent, people will figure it out pretty fast. So let's hope everybody gets transparent really fast, and the woman she was talking about gets taken care of pretty fast. Because if I went to help, say, Joe, because Joe asked me to go help Joe, and something happened to me because I went to help Joe, and then Joe didn't help me back at all when I needed some help, well, then we have a very one-sided issue. So, come on, folks. However this is going to work, it needs to be worked on a very fair basis, leaving no one in the wind. Good night, Irene.